up? Thank you so much for tuning in. And it's officially that time of the year again. And therefore, let me take this moment to wish all of you a very happy, splendid, and super successful year ahead. And I hope that everything that you guys wish for, dream, and aspire comes true. Okay, so on this auspiciously fun occasion, let's kickstart the new year with a real fun video. So today we'll be talking about how and where you guys like to party whenever there's a special occasion or new year for that matter based on your zodiac signs. What is the wait for? Let's kickstart the video. Put on your crazy caps and your party boots. Let's get on and shoot. So Aries are the born creative party animals of the group, and therefore they never shy away from losing themselves to drinks, dance and party anytime and probably anywhere. And apart from heading and organizing an entire party by their own selves, because they are the creators and the initiator of things, being the #1 sign in the zodiac belt, these guys are interested to things like theme parties or parties which involve a lot of conversations and a lot of interactions on a one-on-one basis with each and everyone who's involved in the party. And one more thing about Aries is that these people like very raw, solid and real experiences. Anything which has too much banawat or it requires too much prepping up for a situation or a party or for an event, sort of makes them lose their energy and they kind of back out of that because it gives them a lot of stress. So that soldier instinct inside an Aries of being very, very organic and real all the time sort of comes in when they're partying as well. क्या पार्टी? हाँ चलेंगे, खाना है ना वहाँ पे. So these are Taurians, the ultimate food brand ambassadors of the group, and I think these guys are food motivated. They would go to any party that would serve them excellent food, ranging from anything from Thai, Lebanese, continental, North American, Indian, Mughlai, Punjabi, or even a drinks party for that matter. They would want a pakka khane peene ka intizam wherever they are invited. Otherwise, it would take a lot of effort to make them get up from their couches where they're probably eating something. So for a Taurus, their primary motivation is that awesomely laid out food table. The next is probably a lavish and classy venue. And the third one is a conducive environment for them to showcase their crazy dance moves, but provided only if the party has their close-knit family and only their first and innermost set of friends. Now, a Gemini, I think, would be invited to 5 parties in one single night, and somehow these guys will manage to attend all those 5 parties, and somehow they will manage to have a gala time in all 5 of them without actually getting tired. These guys are the omnipresent beings of the group. They are present everywhere. And it does not matter to them whether you party in a pub, in a bar, in a restaurant, out of the city or out of the country. All they need is a set of friends, a set of relatives, or a set of their family members with whom they can drink, dance, party and burn the dance floor all throughout the night. And after one point of time, they do not even care which set of friends are actually coming up to them. They just need a huge social group to sail through the night while partying. Candlelight dinner, soft music and warm, comfortable setting is what triggers a Cancerian to party. For them, their ideal party locations would be their beautifully set dinner table, their beautifully decorated rooftop, or a soft, sweet, sophisticated restaurant if they wish to go out. Party time for a Cancerian is a time when they can actually feel stress-free and a time which can soothe their senses. And therefore, they would never want a large, over-the-top rock band playing right over their heads and stressing them out. Fashion show चल रही है क्या? हमें भी बता देते, हम भी तैयार होके आ जाते यार. So this is what a Leo gets to hear when they enter a party. But according to me, when a Leo enters a party, the party actually kicks in. So these people, while reflecting their grandeur, want the most lavish and upscale venue to party, and they want the most richest, the classiest and the tastiest form of food and drinks available. And because these people have that sense of competitiveness in them, they would always want to go to parties which have a lot of competitions, a lot of events and a lot of games where they can actually grab attention and be at the center stage of everything. So ultimately, when the Leo has won all the prizes of the best dressed and the most sassiest looking person around, they would be found grooving on the dance floor, showing their most amazing and the most alluring dance moves, and they would be making everybody around jealous. I can bet that. Are you sure these guys will go to the party? I mean, what about work tomorrow, assignments tomorrow, office tomorrow? Oh, kal to first hai, chutti hai. So yeah, they can probably manage, but only 2 hours max, not more than that. So yeah, Virgos, and they are like that. And these people, being the calmest of the entire lot, they would be usually found sitting at some faraway corner, extremely sober and extremely composed, and totally checking out all the freaked out Leos, Aries, and Sagittarians partying hard on the dance floor, and they would be totally judging them secretly. You know, these people are the silent sailors of a party. They would usually prefer intellectual parties, you know, business conferences, meetings where there's drinks and discussions over intellectual and business related matters, work related matters. They would hardly make 1 or 2 appearances on the dance floor, and that too under pressure because of their family constantly pressurizing them, and that is their forte. Librans, the ultimate love meters of the group, and these people would normally enter a party with their current love interest, and because these people represent romance and creativity and art, they would want their entire party setting to reflect that as well. You know, they want everything to be very, very beautiful, and everything to reflect, you know, creativity in some way, and everything to smell good. And these people, because they are the air sign and they are social people, they would always want their huge set of friends, family, and the entire social circle to party along with them, and they would never shy away from that. And whenever that Punjabi Tarka song comes up, they know how to go with their gang of friends to the dance floor and burn it down. And whenever a romantic song comes up, they know how to take their dates with them there and impress them with their amazing and impressive and attractive dance moves. So yeah, Librans know how to strike that perfect balance when they're partying as well. Now, Scorpios are the strong, mysterious, and shady ones, and therefore, because they rule the 8th house of drama, of suspense, and of mystery, so they want their parties to reflect that too, because that is what will give them energy. You know, that they would really enjoy those sort of parties, and therefore they would be attracted to some electrifying masquerade party where the theme will be major black, somewhere deep in the woods. You know, can you imagine that Scorpio aura reflecting when I say this? So yeah, this is what that would energize them. You know, they want a lot of suspense and a lot of drama and a lot of excitement in that party. You know, that dark, suspense filled excitement. So that is what would trigger them for that party. You know, a normal, toned down and very, very simple party would never attract a Scorpio. Forget out of the city, forget out of the state, and even forget out of the country. You know, when these travel maniacs get up to party, they just want to travel. You know, they are correlated to Sagittarians, and traveling is like one and the same thing. You know, these people are so full of that gene to explore, to find out new experience, to gain new experiences and fill them up in their bags, and you know, come back and share all those things with everyone. And for a Sagittarian, all celebration starts with travel and ends with travel, and I guess the best thing that they enjoy in life is to just go out whenever a chance comes up to, and that is what they would be found doing. Now, these people work really, really hard all throughout the year. And you know, whenever you see a Capricorn working professionally or towards their goal, they would strongly reflect that extreme shiddat and that extreme dedication towards their work. And therefore, when it's ultimately the time for Capricorns to party, they would like an environment where they can comfortably let their hair down and chill and relax. And therefore, an ideal setting for a Capricorn would be their homes, you know, where they feel the most comfortable and they have that calm and serene environment where they can easily hold hands with their family members and make up for all the time that they have lost while they were working so hard. And that would be something that would really attract them after a hard day of work. Now, are you sure that that Aquarian sense of imagination would not come into play whenever they're planning a party? Well, I am not. Now, with an Aquarian, you need to imagine, and you need to imagine hard, and you need to imagine the creepiest, the weirdest, the scariest maybe, but ultimately the most memorable party experiences that you will ever have in your life. You know, while deciding a party, think of the weirdest thing that you can do. Strange, inventive, and new things is what attracts an Aquarian. So maybe dinner inside a hot air balloon, or cutting the midnight cake in the middle of Jim Corbett, or a midnight sail through the Arabian Sea is what they would probably be found doing. And Aquarians, being the owner of the biggest network circle possible, would never do these things alone. They would want their entire network of friends, family, any and every acquaintance to accompany them while they are enjoying. And you might be freaked out at first when you listen to their weird ideas, but later on when you come back, that would be the most fascinating things and the only things probably that you would remember in your entire journey. Alright, so the ultimate romantics number 2, Pisceans would most probably be found on a beach if they manage to get to one, or on a hillside, and if they're not able to do any of that, they would be found booking an entire park and decorating it in the most romantic and the most creative and the most out of the world manner that there is possible, and spending the time with their loved one there, holding hands, having a romantic chit chat, and grooving on slow romantic songs. And because Pisceans are completely opposite to Leos, Sagittarians, Aquarians, and the likes, they are complete loners. They do not want that huge crowd to surround them, or they do not want to party in the middle of that huge public gathering. They are happy with that one loved person that they have, and that is their best idea of partying. Alright guys, so with this I wrap the party video number 1 of this year. I'll be back soon. You guys stay tuned and keep liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to remain updated with all the latest news and videos on astrology, zodiacs, and motivation. So be crazy and be wise until we meet for the next time. I'll see you guys sooner. Bye bye.